Okay, so now we are going to do 4-digit division. We are still doing our steps here. Dad, mom, sister, brother, cousin, rover. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, check, and for the remainder. We're going to start with 8,792 divided by 7. We're going to follow the same steps, the number is just larger. So we start out, 8 is larger than 7, so we can divide into the thousands place one time. There's divide. Now I multiply. 1 times 7 is 7. Now I subtract. 8 minus 7 is 1. Bring down the 7. You want to make sure with 4-digit numbers that you are keeping them nice and lined up because you will be bringing more digits down with this division. So now we're going to look at 17. If I list my multiples, 7, 14, and the next one's 21, which is too far. So 1, 2 times is my division. Now I multiply. 2 times 7 is 14. And then subtract. 17 minus 14 is 3. Now I have to bring down again. Again, you want to make sure that your digits are lined up. They're not going sideways or anything. And now we have to divide again. So going back to my list of multiples, 21, 28, 35, and if I go to 42, that is too far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That's divide. Now multiply. 5 times 7 is 35. Now I subtract. 39 minus 35 is 4. And I need to now bring down again. This is what's new here. After the 3-digit, we have our 4th digit. And I'm going to sparkle. And I can see 42 is in my list here of multiples. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. That's my 4th divide. My 4th multiply. 6 times 7 is 42. When I subtract, there is not a remainder. So I check. 0 is less than 7. So my quotient here is 1,256. Okay, let's try again. And remember, feel free to pause and try out, especially since you've done 3-digit, to try out the 4-digit. So 2,196. This one's a little different because we cannot divide that 2 into 9 equal groups. So I need to go to the next place value and look at it like it's 21 and put a 0 right here. So I list my multiples of 9, 9, 18, and the next one's 27, which is too high. So that's twice for divide. Now multiply. 2 times 9 is 18. Now subtract. 21 minus 18, 3. And bring down the 9. And I'm going to sparkle. This is what I'm focused on now. So I need to continue my multiples list here after 27, 36, and my next one would be 45, so that's too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is my divide. Now my multiply. 4 times 9 is 36. Now I subtract. 3 is left over. Bring down. And sparkle. Now I go back to divide. Well, if I look at my list of multiples, I see 36. That's 4 times. Now I multiply. 4 times 9 is 36. Then I subtract 0. There's nothing left to bring down. We're done there, and there's no remainder. So the quotient here is 244. We're going to do one more practice problem together. 1,596 divided by 3. Writing down my steps here. And I need to check. 1 is less than 3. So I need to go to the next place value and look at it like it's 15. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So that's 5 times for my divide. Now 5 times 3 for my multiply is 15. Subtract 0. Now my bring down 9 and sparkle. 9 is what I'm focused on now. So I divide. I see 9 on my list. It can be divided 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract 0. Bring down the 6. And sparkle. Looking at my list, I see 6 here. 2 times for my divide. And then I multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. And 0. So there's nothing left to bring down. There's no remainder to check. So my quotient here is 532. All right, I'm going to leave you with 3 practice problems just like before. Let's do 1,395 divided by 5. 4,281 divided by 3. And 6,408 divided by 7. And I will have the next video to check.